Hi guys! Welcome to a new video.
Yes.
So in this video we're going to do a Q&A. We're going to answer all the questions people have asked on Instagram. So let's dive in.
About a week ago, we asked the people on Instagram to ask us some questions. Some of you did, some of you didn't.
Shame on you.
Fuck you guys. Anyway, first question is from Collection Revolution. What is the dream collectible that you have always wanted to get?
So we're both collectors, and collectors want everything.
Everything.
Everything. But there are actually two things that I wanted the most, and that's the Spice Orange GameCube. We still don't own that one, but the other thing I really wanted was this Rayquaza SP, and I finally got it for my birthday from Stallard. Thank you very much.
I'm Stallard. I gave it to her.
It's really pretty. There's also a Pikachu one that we own, sadly not in box. And there's also a Torchic one and a Venusaur one that we want eventually.
So the dream collectible that I always wanted was actually this beautiful... No, but in all seriousness, it's actually the only dream collectible that I always wanted to have. The Rayquaza. You can pronounce it way better than...
Rayquaza?
Rayquaza.
Rayquaza.
The Rayquaza SP is something I always wanted to have, and don't tell Minish, but I actually bought it for myself. I just gave it to her, but it's actually mine. No, I'm just kidding.
So the second question is from Mufan Mustachio, and I'm sorry if I pronounce names the wrong way, but I'm not good with that stuff.
Yeah, we're not perfect. Okay?
No. So the question is, how did you guys get into video gaming? So as a small Minish, I watched my brother play a lot on a Nintendo 64 before I could play with him, and I always watched him play Ocarina of Time, and I was really amazed by the game. And later on I played with him on Nintendo 64 with my nephew, and it was really fun. We played a lot of Smash Bros, Mario Party 2, and that's actually how I got into gaming.
So when I was a little Minish, I think I was maybe 4 years old, maybe a little bit older, but I was a really troublesome little kid. And we had a PlayStation 1 at home, and my mom always told me that if I behaved in the car ride on my way home from school, I could play on the PlayStation 1. And the game that I always played was, let me grab it, it was actually this one. Yeah, not the Switch version, because that one recently came out.
Time travel.
Yeah, but Crash Team Racing on the PlayStation 1 was actually what I remember, one of my first video games that I ever played, and that game actually got me into video gaming. So thank you, Mom, for telling me to behave, because most of the time I did behave and sometimes I didn't. So the next question is from GamerBuds. Oh, Switch fam. And it goes, what's both of your favorite things in your collection? I'm not gonna show every favorite thing in my collection, because maybe we can do that in another video.
Yes.
So another video idea. But one of my favorite things is this gigantic, no, it's just a big box, this big treasure box that holds 3 paperweight rupees from The Legend of Zelda. They're very heavy. Well, very heavy. They're kind of heavy. It has the green rupee, the red one, and the blue one. So that one's very awesome. It actually, when you open it and you have batteries in it, it actually makes the sound of opening a treasure chest in the game. But for some reason, the sound of this treasure box is very
terrible.
Very terrible. So yeah, that's the treasure chest. My second favorite thing in my collection is the Rayquaza GBA SP. I said it right.
Yeah.
It was Rayquaza. Damn it, never mind. Don't do it again. Okay, but yeah, that one. And my last favorite thing in my collection is this new Nintendo Switch Lite, the Zamazenta and Zacian edition. I don't know if you can see the two legendary Pokemon on the Nintendo Switch. But yeah, I recently got it the day it came out. I think it was 2 weeks ago on a Friday. I was so excited for it. I couldn't wait. And when I got it, I was really happy with it. But there's one small problem. I have kind of big hands, too big for this Switch Lite. So my thumb has to go all the way down to over there, and yeah, that kind of hurts after maybe 30 minutes of playing.
I have no trouble with it.
No, because your hands are very tiny.
So my first favorite thing is also the Rayquaza SP. And I also have this, it's not game, well, it's kind of game related, but
it is.
yeah, it's the EX Unseen Forces, and it means a lot to me because this was actually the first package I got, first booster pack. I got it from my aunt, and I finally got it again, but sealed, because obviously I opened it as a kid. So I'm very proud of that. And my third favorite thing is the Minish Cap boxed. I got the box this year, finally. I played Minish Cap a lot as a kid on an emulator and on my mobile phone on the emulator. And I finally got it now, so I'm very happy with that. So Mikey Fanta 00 asks, what is your favorite Zelda game? My favorite Zelda game is Twilight Princess. No, it's Wind Waker. I played Wind Waker a lot as a kid. It was with Minish Cap, the first Zelda game that I played on my own. I played it actually secretly on my brother's file as a small kid because I was not allowed to play Wind Waker.
No.
But yeah, the reason why I love Wind Waker so much is because I have a lot of great memories with it. The characters, I love them. The music is amazing. I really love the music, and I just love the art style, the cartoony Toon Link, and his expressions. It's just, I love it.
And my favorite Zelda game of all time is Wind Waker. Haha. Sorry. No, my favorite Zelda game is Twilight Princess. The Nintendo Wii was released, and a few days later my dad came home with Wii Sport and Zelda Twilight Princess. And he told me that I could play it when my brother wasn't home, my younger brother. Only then could I play it, because if he was home too, we had to play Wii Sports together. Anyway, Twilight Princess is my favorite Zelda game because it has a beautiful dark atmosphere. The story is just amazing. And when I was a young kid, I kind of went through a hard time. And Twilight Princess was the perfect escape for me to just relax, play as Wolf Link and run around, killing enemies, finding all kinds of treasures, and just progress through the story. This next question is from Polly the Goron, favorite game of all time. I actually have two favorite games of all time. The first one being The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. It is an amazingly huge game, and I found myself not following the main story for a very long time, just doing side quests and go on monster quests to hunt monsters down and just exploring the land. And there is just so many things to do in this game that it deserves a nice shared first place in my favorite game of all time. My second favorite game of all time is The Elder Scrolls Skyrim. This game was released on 11th of November in 2011, and I got it the day I was released. I was actually grounded because I thought my mom said I couldn't buy the game, and I actually did. I ended up buying it, and I was grounded and I couldn't play it. And yeah, when my mom wasn't home, I actually did play it, and my mom found out, and blah 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 blah. Anyway, I got the game for the Xbox 360 when it came out. Then I owned it for the PlayStation 3, I owned it for the PC, I now own it for the Switch. I don't own it for the PlayStation 4, but this game, just like The Witcher 3, there's so many things to do, explore, do side quests. As with The Witcher 3, I just found myself not doing the main storyline for a long time, just doing side quests and exploring. And I think this is my most played game with around maybe more than 2,000 to 3,000 hours of in-game time.
So I find it really hard to answer the question what my favorite game is, because I've played a lot of games and I really liked a lot of games. So I'm just going for the nostalgic feels, and I picked Pokemon Emeralds, Mystery Dungeon, Red Rescue Team, Minish Cap, and of course Zelda Wind Waker. I think those are my favorite games. Like I said, I find it really hard to answer that question. I made a top 10 games a while back, and that was even very hard for me to make.
This next question was asked by 3 different people. The first one being
E.Emiliax, I think.
The next one being The Nathan Davey Show Official. And the last one being XX Black Arla XX. How did you guys meet? And what is the first video game you guys played together?
So Stallard, how did we meet?
It was a few years back. No, it was actually, I found Minish on Instagram. I came back from a party and I was at a after party, and I was just going through Instagram, just going on the trending page.
Explore page, right? I don't know what it's called.
I think it was trending. I don't know. I think I saw you on trending. You were on the front page.
Oh,
actually, yeah.
I was the popular girl.
I shouldn't have said that. I'm kidding. No, but I found her on the explore page, and I was kinda drunk, so I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna message this girl and I'm gonna try to make a move on her. And yeah, I ended up messaging her, and we talked, and then we both realized we had a lot in common. And yeah, I admitted to her that I liked her.
Yeah, and then I turned him down.
Yeah, she blew me off. So yeah, well, but we ended up being best friends after that, and then I got into a relationship, and that relationship then went so well, and Minish was always there for me, and yeah, after maybe 4 or 5 years or so of being best friends, we felt that we were getting feelings for each other, and then we became le boyfriend and the girlfriend.
So it actually took 5 years.
Yeah, basically.
So the first video game we played together was Zelda Breath of the Wild, actually. At that time I didn't own a Switch, but Stoller did. And I wanted to see if it was worth it, so he showed me Breath of the Wild. I actually didn't like it, but I ended up with a Switch anyways, and Breath of the Wild, and yeah, that's the first game we played together.
Yeah, and I think that I made a picture of us playing Zelda Breath of the Wild, and I posted it on Instagram, and that was actually the first time we played a game together, side by side.
So the next question is from Miss_Vermillion95. What do you guys do for work / school, and what is your next favorite thing after the gaming? So I work at a store. It's not your typical store. We sell a lot of things like medicine, healthcare things, toys for kids and for adults. And what I do for school is, I'm not sure if there's an English name for it. I tried to find it online, but it was a weird translation. So what I basically do is I study biology, and what I want to do is I want to work in a laboratory, maybe in a hospital or something like that.
What do? I don't go to school. No, I work at a game store called Game Solution. I'm not gonna promote you guys because my boss actually doesn't like my YouTube videos. Yes, I know you're gonna see this. Yes, Tristan. Anyway, I work at a game store. What I do, I manage the store. And I mostly work behind the computer, posting our products on eBay, our local web shop, and I take photos of different kind of products that we sell. I edit them, and yeah, those photos I post online. This next question is asked by Spooky X Adelizia, I think is how you pronounce it. Which starters will you two be picking for Pokemon Sword and Shield? So the game was released last Friday, and my starter was Sobble. I do not like Sobble anymore. I do not like Scorbunny. I do not like Grookey. And I'm sorry. And Sobble, his evolution,
He's an emo.
he's a little emo kid, and I already forgotten what his name was. And his last evolution was the best evolution of all the starters in my opinion, but still not an evolution that I really like, but it was the best one, and that was Inteleon.
So I picked the cutest starter, and that's Grookey in my opinion, although I regret picking him because the moment he evolved I wanted to stop the game and just sell the game. No, but I was very disappointed with his second evolution. I put him in a box, but eventually I let him evolve. And his last evolution is not that bad. He's kind of cool, but not a Pokemon that I want in my team. So Spirited.Bento asked, what's both of your favorite Pokemon? So I have a lot of favorite Pokemon and it changes all the time. But my current favorite is Skarmory. It's the steel bird, the best steel bird. And yeah, I think he's really cool looking. I actually thought that he was from the 3rd generation, but he's actually from the 2nd generation, and I didn't know that until like a few years back.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. I thought he was from...
No, I played Emerald before Silver, and when I saw Skarmory in Silver, I was so shocked. I had no idea. So
Oh, wow.
yeah.
So my favorite Pokemon of all time is actually... Can you see it? Can you see who it is?
Bulbasaur.
That's Bulbasaur. Hell yeah, that's Bulbasaur. You see it right there. No, Absol is actually my favorite Pokemon of all time. And I got this cute little, look at that. Please focus on him, please. Wait, they have a trick for that, right? They put their hand like this and then it focuses. Manish, your face.
I'm sorry.
See, it focuses. Yeah, I got this cute little Absol figure from my brother, Renee, aka Gangaren on Instagram. And I tried to take photos of it. It's really hard to take a photo of this majestic, beautiful Pokemon. But yeah, Absol is my favorite Pokemon of all time. And I'm really sad that he isn't in Pokemon Sword and Shield. And the last question of the day is from Cinnamon Tendo, and she asks, first Pokemon game ever played? The first Pokemon game that I ever played was Pokemon Yellow. I vaguely remember this game. Yeah. This was my first Pokemon game that I ever played, and the first Pokemon game that I ever owned was actually Pokemon Emerald.
So Starlight is gone, so the fun can begin.
Hell no, I'm back.
So my first Pokemon game was Pokemon Red, but technically not. Like I said, I played a lot of games. They were my brother's, and I played it secretly when I was sick at home and he was at school. So yeah, that was actually my first Pokemon game. But the one I played on my own was Pokemon Emerald. I didn't know English at that time, so I needed my brother's help. But eventually I just did talk to every character and just did something, and I've actually finished the game. So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for asking us questions. We really like to answer all of them. We actually leave a few out because we've answered them a lot and they weren't very interesting.
No,
okay.
Your questions weren't interesting, so just go away. Don't ask questions again or something. Kidding. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and a comment. What are you doing? You're trying to pull my ring off my finger. Leave my ring alone. Anyway, yeah, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and let us know what you thought about the video in the comment section down below. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more of our videos. So yeah, as always, we hope you'll have an amazing day, and of course we'll see you in the next.
Bye!
Ciao!